Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to explore a very exciting and important topic about cloud computing. It sounds like a technical, but I will explain everything in simple words with easy example from your daily lives. Now let's start the video. Starting with what is cloud computing? In simple definition, cloud computing means using computers and servers on the internet to store data or run programs instead of using your own computers. In details, let's start with a simple question. Have you ever stored your photos on Google Drive or watch a movie on Netflix or maybe listen to music on Spotify? If yes, then you already used a cloud computing. In simple words, thinking of electricity. Instead of building your own power station, you just connect to the power grid and pay for what you use. Similarly, with cloud computing, you don't need to buy expensive server. You rent them from cloud provider like Amazon AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. Now move to the next topic. Key features of cloud computing. Cloud computing has some amazing features that make it powerful, flexible, and super useful in our daily lives. Let's understand each feature in simple words. First, on-demand self-service. This means you can get cloud service anytime you want without waiting for anyone, just like ordering food online. You open the app, choose what you want, and it's ready. In simple way, you can create a new server, storage or database in minutes through a cloud platform. For example, you can log into AWS or Google Cloud and create a virtual server in just a few clicks. No need to buy or install hardware. Second is scalability. Scalability means you can increase or decrease your resources based on your need. Imagine you own a online store during a big sale or festival season like Diwali. Thousands of people visit your website. You can instantly increase your cloud resources to handle the extra traffic. And when the sale is over, you can reduce them again. For example, Amazon add more server during Black Friday sale to handle heavy traffic. So basically, cloud grow or syncs with your need, just like a rubber band. And third is pay as you go. Cost efficiency. In the cloud, you only pay for what you use. Just like paying your electricity bill or mobile bill, you don't have to spend money on buying and maintaining expensive computers or servers. For example, if you use only 10 GB of Google Drive storage, you will pay for 10 GB, not for 100 GB. This makes cloud computing budget friendly and affordable for everyone, from student to big companies. Fourth is accessibility. Anywhere, anytime access. One of the best thing about cloud computing is that you can access your data or app from anywhere, anytime using any device, phone, laptop or tablet. For example, you can upload a file on Google Drive from your phones and download it later from your laptop. These features makes teamwork, remote works and online learning so much easier. And fifth is security and backup. Cloud platform take data protection very seriously. They use security tools, encryptions and backups to keep your data safe and hackers loss or damage. For example, even if your computer crashes, your file is stored on Google Drive or iCloud remains safe and accessibility. So cloud gives you peace of mind knowing your data is protected. And sixth is automatics, update and maintenance. The cloud service provider handle all updates and maintains automatically. You don't need to worry about installing software update or managing servers. For example, when you use Gmail or Netflix, they keep updating in the background. You just enjoy the service without doing anything. So, cloud computing is simple, flexible, secure, and cost effective. Now, let's move to the next topic, types of cloud deployment. Cloud deployment means how the cloud is set up and who can use it. It's basically about where your data is stored and who has the access. There are mainly three types of cloud deployment. First is public cloud, second is private cloud, third is hybrid cloud. Let's understand each one with simple example. Public cloud. The public cloud is open for everyone to use. It's managed by companies like Google Cloud, Amazon Web Servers, or Microsoft Azure. In this type, many users share the same cloud resources, just like people share the same internet or electricity supply. For example, server like Gmail, Google Drive, Netflix, or Microsoft OneDrive use the public cloud. You don't need to own any server, you just use the resources and pay for what you use. Think of it like using public bus. Everyone can use it, it's cheaper and you don't have to worry about maintenance. Private cloud. The private cloud is used by the only one organization. It's not shared with other everything. Like data, application and resources stay private and secure within the organizations. This type is often used by companies that handle sensitive or confidential data like bank, hospital or government office. For example, a bank that keeps all its customer data on its own private server for extra security. Think of it like having your own car. You can only use it, it's safer and more private, but also more expensive to maintain. And it's best for big companies, banks and financial institutes, government and defense sector. Hybrid cloud. The hybrid cloud is a mix of public and private cloud. It lets organizations use both depending on their need. For example, they can keep sensitive data on private cloud for safety and use a public cloud for general application or extra storage. For example, a hospital might store patient medical record in private cloud, but use the public cloud to run its website or mobile app. Think of it like using both your car and public bus. You use your car when you need privacy and use the bus when you want to save money. And the hybrid cloud is best for organizations that want flexibility and business with the both sensitive and non-sensitive data. Now let's move to the next topic. Cloud service model. Cloud service model means what kind of service you are getting from the cloud. In simple words, it's about what part of the cloud computing system you are renting from the cloud provider. There are mainly three types of cloud service model: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. Let's understand each with easy example. Infrastructure as a service. In infrastructure as a service, you rent basic hardware and infrastructure like servers, storage, and networking from the cloud. It's like renting a computer that you can control completely. You decide what software or app to install. For example, Microsoft Azure Virtual Machine and Google Compute Engine. Think of it like renting an empty apartment. The space is yours, but you set it up with your own furniture and design. And infrastructure as a service is best for developers who want full control over the system and the companies that want to build and manage their own pages. Now move to the platform as a service. In platform as a service, you rent a ready platform where you can build, test and run your app without worrying about server and hardware. The provider manages everything. You just focus on your app. For example, Google App Engine, Microsoft Azure App Service, AWS Elastic Bentok. Think of it like renting a furnished apartment. Everything is already set up, so you just move in and start living. And platform as a service best for developers who want to focus on writing code and teams that build and deploy app quickly. And let's move to the software as a service. In software as a service, you don't build or manage anything. You just use ready-made software provided over the internet. Everything from the server to update, it's handled by the provider. For example, Gmail, Netflix, Zoom, Google Docs, or Microsoft 365. Think of it like staying in a hotel. Everything is ready for you. You just use it and enjoy. And it's bad for end users and anyone who want to use app without setup or maintenance. Now let's move to the next topic. Why cloud computing is important. Cloud computing is important because it has completely changed the way we use technology. It's helped people's businesses and even government work faster, save money and stay connected from anywhere in the world. Let's understand with the simple points. Save monies. Before cloud computing, company had to buy expensive computers, servers and storage device. Now with the cloud, they don't need to own any hardware. They can rent what they need and pay only for what they use. For example, a small startup can store data on Google Cloud without spending lakhs on servers. So cloud computing help everyone from student to big companies save lots of money. Second is give flexibility and scalability. Cloud computing is very flexible. You can increase or decrease your resources anytime depending on your need. For example, during festival sale or Amazon increasing its cloud capacity to handle millions of users, and when sale is end, it reduces its again. This is called scalability. The cloud grow or shrink as per your demand. Third is access from anywhere, anytime. You don't have to be in your office to access your works. With cloud computing, you can open your file or application for any device, anywhere, anytime. All you need an internet connection. So friend, this was a clear and simple breakdown of cloud computing. In the next video, we will go deeper and explore some real world example of cloud service model. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and hit the bell icons for the reminder. Keep learning and keep exploring.